And welcome back, everyone, to another Chaldean update, where it's super late at night. It's actually midnight. This is definitely, absolutely not the second time I'm recording this because I forgot to hit record the first time. Actually, I didn't hit it. I did hit it, but it was the wrong file format. Because for those that aren't aware, the day before Gilfest, my computer killed itself, and I had to re-image my computer, so I lost all the settings. Forgot to change the file format to an MP4, so it was some weird file format. Everything's fixed now, though. Should be good to go. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, because I still have a lot to record. So, quick channel update. Now that Gilfest is over, everything should be going back to regular videos. I actually just recorded Clover, so that'll be back on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm about to record Extella, so that'll be that. And just a special thanks for people that did watch the Extella stuff, and if there was any issues, thanks for kind of sticking with it. I had to put it on a laptop that runs like a Pentium processor, and rendering it took literally all day to render those videos. And I know that there was like an issue at the end where I tried to fix some of it, but I was very limited on what I was able to do. Everything should be good now, hopefully. I haven't actually started editing anything, but fingers are crossed that everything will work like it is. So yeah, that's where we're at on that. So that being said, Fate Grand Order stuff. So as you guys know, we had, for last month, we had Halloween. Well, we've got Halloween right now. We had Fate Zero and Gilfest. So I had a goal of Gilfest, 1K box. As you can see here, we are at 1,005, and I still have plenty of tickets to go. So I've been working on those. I could have been done by now, but I had some other things I was going to mess with. So that's that. But yeah, we hit our goal. I've got plenty of Void Dust. Just to kind of take a look at my item list here. I've got enough Void Dust for every servant coming out for the future and the ones I currently have to work on. You can see that we've got plenty of it. Same thing with Hero Proofs. The only thing really I need now, mat-wise, are Bones, Feathers, and Seashells. Those three mats I'm going to start farming harder, because I've already got all the mats for the rest of the servants for this year. So my free time is going to be spent farming those to get everything ready on that end. As you can see, Steel, I ended up with 470. I was hoping to hit 600, but I'll take 470. 470 is probably going to be good enough for what I can see in the future. 666 is what I need for future servants total, and there's going to be some in the shop, so I'm not too worried about it. If I need to farm some, I can. Other than that, the gold mats we got plenty of spirit roots. I don't need spirit roots anymore. It's going to be a dead mat. Same thing for reverse scales. I've got plenty of them at this point. The other thing is wine. I've got plenty of those as well. But yeah, that's kind of it on that end. At least mat-wise, that's pretty much it. So I'm pretty caught up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it is the servants this year have kind of done. So, we'll go ahead and start with Sabers here. The big first thing up is we had Fate Zero. So, Deer Mood, you can see 1K Foed. He is 999. He's not getting any lures. I only managed to pull him twice, so I'm going to rely on the other bits of spooks. It shouldn't be too hard, but at the same time, Chiron was another one I was like, I'll rely on spooks, and I think I've got one since he came out. Other than that, Salter is 999 now. Along with Saber Giles, who is also 999. Got a lot of silver servants were worked on this year for this event. So there is that. And last but not least, Caesar is now officially Bond 10. Again, I worked on most of this list is going to be silver servants. Just finishing them up because of the void dust and stuff like that. Archer wise, Billy has hit Bond 10. He's still 888. He needs bones or something. I can't remember exactly what it is. A map that I don't have plenty of at this point in time. The biggest thing here, though, is Atlante, who was really clutch on the third wave or third rotation for Gilfest. I started with the Jartra setup and immediately swapped because Paracelsus plug suit was terrible. I was able to do it, and I did do it for a while, but it ended up getting to where my brain was fried, and it was slowing me down more than it was helping. So, swapped to Atlante, got her to 989, and then finally finished her off at 999. I will give her 2 lures. eventually. I'm just holding off. I've got 2 currently, but I want to wait a little bit until I have a little bit of backstock for those. Other than that, we also have David, who is also now 999. He's still Bond 8, but he's getting up there. So, he's pretty much done at this point. Actually, he is done skill-wise. And that's kind of it for the archers. Lancers, not a whole lot on the Lancer side. The only gold servant that was even worked on the Lancer side was Lee. He's 999, so I knocked that out. I had some extra fangs lying around, so pop that sucker up. And Lancer Diarmuid also, being one of the only silver servants that's still on Bob, finished him off at 999. He needed hero boost or something, I'm pretty sure. So I was able to knock that out real quick. And of course, Roma also is done at 999. So there's that. Him and his a massive package of skills. So yeah, that's kind of it on the Lancer side. Riders, however, some good stuff on this. When I was rolling for Diarmuid, I was going to MP2 a Skandar. So as you can see, he's still 999, but he is now MP3. I actually ended up getting 2 copies before I got 2 copies of Diarmuid. So I'll take it all day long. Other than that, Anne and Mary are also done at skill-wise. They've got 999, and not only that, Boudica is also 999. I was wanting to do Boudica for a while, but she needed literal tons of blue dust, which was an issue up until today. Well, up until a few days ago. So yeah, that's where we're sitting for the riders. Casters, which has probably the most. Scotty is now Bond 10. So did not take long at all for that to happen, of course. I'm pretty sure she hit it before Gilfest actually started. I could look with her Bondcraft, but I'm not going to do that. Other than that, Silver Servants, I'm just going to name these off real quick. Mephi hit Bond 10, and also he is now 999. You can see Bond 10, 999. Caster Giles, Bond 10 as well, and 99999, which he's been Bond 10 for a month or so. Medea also hit Bond 10. Lots and lots of Bond 10's casters. Caster Coup also Bond 10. He'll be 999 eventually, but he needs feathers. I'm pretty sure what it was. So he stopped there. Yeah, that's kind of it for that. Moving on to Assassins. The only actual Assassin, or the only 5-star on here, on this list that had any kind of skill upgrade, which was MHX. She's 999 now, so she's done. Which I'm happy. I've been wanting to do that. We're getting really close. At the end of this, I'll show what all is left skill-wise. Shisho is finished now as well, being 999, and also Xion is 999. I'll give her a lure eventually as well on her battery, just to kind of get that out of the way. We'll see how much I use her. Probably not a lot because I don't use Shiki that much either, which is just the worst Shiki in my opinion. But it is what it is. Other than that, 100 Faces hit Bond 10 as well, towards the end of Gilfest, I'm pretty sure. And Serenity is also finished at 999. So she took the rest of the bones I had, that I could spare at least. So yeah, good stuff on that end. Next, Berserkers, which is the one that I worked on the very most, as you guys were about to learn. Darius is now 999, and that is it for the Berserkers. Yeah, a lot of the Berserkers need bones, and I just didn't have bones. I was hoping to knock out the Bronze Servants, which is just like Eric, I think. Eric and... Eric might be the only Bronze Servant that's not, skilled at this point in time. There's some others, though. There has to be. I just can't think of who they are at this time. But they all need bones at this point. Every servant that's not skilled needs bones and feathers. But yeah, that's it for the Berserkers. Next, we got the Extra Class, which has the most stuff. Actually, Caster still want more. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Casters beat them. Yeah, Casters beat Extra on 1. So yeah, Kiara hit Bond 10. And not only did Kiara hit Bond 10, so did Hokusan. So there is that. Hoku Gang rise up. And how could I also forget? Edmund is also Bond 10 now, which did happen during Gilfest. It was the second to last. Actually, it might have been the fourth to last day. I knew that was going to be a case, though. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And Salaryman, also Bond 10, knocked him out. Pretty much at this point, most of my extra class servants are Bond 10. And to finish it off, as you've noticed, the reason I'm still redeeming boxes was because I was working on getting Mecha Elizabeth to Bond 5. Well, not Bond 5, I need to actually get her to Bond 5. But to get her max leveled and max skilled. So you can see there, she is 999, fully leveled, 1k foe, and already MP5. So, all good there. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let me show where we are. So yeah, these are the rest of the servants that are left. As you can see, we're really... Actually, let me show it through the skill screen. Because it shows it a little better there, because it shows what your skills are. Yeah. So as you can see here, everyone at this point is above 444. Actually, everyone might be at 666 and above now. I'm pretty sure at this point. We're getting really, really close to being done. So I'm hoping by Christmas that everything will be officially finished servant-wise, or at least close enough to where next year I'll be able to kind of slow down a little bit farming-wise, which would be really nice at this point. But yeah, as you can see, like at this point, actually you just need cure stuff, which I don't have to talk about at this point. But we're winding it down, and as you saw just a second there, back to max QP, which is nothing special with lotteries. So there's that. And one other monumental thing that the first recording I completely forgot to show, so I'm glad this actually did happen, even though my throat's like killing me. If you go to Spirit Origin list now, as you can see, we have every servant again, officially. I know it's been that way for a while, but because we were missing like Mecha Elizabeth, there was always that hole there. And now I can officially say that I own every servant in NA, which to me is like a huge milestone for me. So yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting. Future plans for kind of like what's going on. We've got Oniland coming up. My goal is just MP2 Season Eye, and leave it at that. She'll get a lore at the very least. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going towards. I'm trying to think of what comes after that. I know we've got a week break next, or after this event ends. Then there's the Halloween event. And then it's either... Then I think we actually have another break, because I'm pretty sure it's Abby's download campaign. And I'll probably skip on that. So I probably won't roll again until we hit... it's either Christmas or Sin, which, for those that don't notice, they did change the name. Which, you know, it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, that's what we're going to call this session, or this video, or whatever you want to say. My throat's hurting, and I've got to finish farming these like last few missions, and finish up getting these boxes, which is what I'm really doing. So yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you guys so much for the like support over the last like few weeks, especially that came out to the streams every day. Though it really helps when you are farming as intense as I was, to just have a community to talk to and have people to talk to. So truly, I do appreciate everyone that showed up to those streams, and everyone that like just, even if it's like 3 seconds long you showed up, it definitely helps. So with that being said, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.